What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. College baseball. Auburn Tigers versus Florida Gators. Um, this is game one of the series. Auburn's 13 nation, 25-11 record. Florida's 20 nation, 27-11 record. Yeah, this is at Florida. This could be a good series. With this being at Florida, which does have a good baseball crowd, I think Florida will beat Auburn tomorrow. Georgia Bulldogs versus Arkansas Razorbacks. This is game one of the series. Georgia is 5 nation, 30-8 record. Arkansas is 16 nation, 25-13 record. This game is at Arkansas. So Georgia's definitely higher ranked, and obviously they really good batting, so that could really help. But you know, with the home crowd at Arkansas, while Georgia had they were able to sweep Mississippi State at Starkville. Obviously, they were able to handle a very hostile crowd. So it's something you can bet to happen every time. Arkansas is a really good team, so I think with this being at Arkansas, I think Arkansas will beat Georgia tomorrow. MLB. Texas Rangers versus Athletics. The Rangers have a 48% chance to win, and the A's have a 52% chance to win. This is at Sacramento. For injuries, for the Rangers, uh, Hartle Balmer, Luis Carvalho, Chris Martin are on 15-day IL. Cody Freeman's on 10-day IL, and Cody Bradford is a 68-day IL. And for the A's, Gunnar Hoglund's on a 60-day IL. For let's see, for pitchers, for the Rangers, Jack Leiter has a career ERA of 4.81, WHIP of 1.36, and for the A's, Jacob Lopez has a career ERA of 4.55, WHIP of 1.36. So not really good pitching for either team. Not really significant difference here. And for team stats, the Rangers have a higher batting average, more runs per game. Let's see, well, more runs this season, more hits, home runs, a higher on base percentage, slugging percentage. A's have higher ERA, um, more more walks plus hits per innings pitched, more walks. Rangers have more strikeouts. Uh, A's have a higher opponent batting average. And yeah, so these stats are relatively close, are pretty close. I mean, so that and the closest with the pitchers, I think home field advantage is going to be a big thing here. So I think the Athletics will beat the Rangers tomorrow. Baltimore Orioles versus Cleveland Guardians. The Orioles have a 36.2% chance to win. The Guardians have a 63.8% chance to win. This game is at Cleveland. For pitchers, for the Orioles, Shane Baz has a career ERA of 4.26 and a WHIP of 1.25. And for the Guardians, Parker Messick has a career ERA of 2.04, WHIP of 1.19. So now, you know, Baz has played in a lot more than Messick. Now Messick's with the sample size, so Messick has pitched in 57 and one-third innings in his career, while Baz has pitched in 302 innings. So, you know, definitely a larger sample size, but with how good Messick's ERA is with that. It's a pitching advantage for the Guardians. And so for injuries, for the Orioles, let's see, Hans Cruz, Tyler O'Neill are on 7-day IL. Dietrich Enns, Andrew Kittredge are on 15-day IL, and Keegan Aikens 10-day IL. For the Guardians, uh, Carlos Hernandez is out, and Gabriel Arias is on 10-day IL, and Andrew Walters is a 15-day IL. For stats, the Orioles have a higher batting average. Runs is even. Uh, Orioles have more hits. Uh, Guardians have more home runs. Orioles have a higher on base percentage and higher slugging percentage. Guardians have a higher ERA. Orioles have a more walks plus hits per inning pitched, and so Guardians have more walks, more strikeouts. Orioles have a higher opponent batting average, and yeah, so these are yes, these stats are I would say pretty close. So I think and with that and the but with the pitching advantage and the home field advantage, I think the Guardians will beat the Orioles tomorrow. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.